Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
In the world of women's basketball, talent and controversy can often collide, leaving some prospects to wonder if they'll ever get a chance to shine on the WNBA stage. Today on the Funk Royalty Files, we're looking at 3 players who were snubbed from draft night, but still have what it takes to make an impact in the league. First up, let's take a look at Sedona Prince, the 67 center with a resume that's hard to ignore. With averages of 17.2 points, 9.4 rebounds, and 3 blocks per game for TCU this past season, Prince was projected as a first-round pick on ESPN's March mock draft. However, her off-court issues have cast a shadow over her potential WNBA career. The 24-year-old was accused of assault by multiple women who she used to date, which has raised serious questions about whether teams will overlook those red flags in favor of her impressive playing ability. Prince spent 6 years in college, showcasing her skills as a traditional center, but it remains to be seen if WNBA teams will look past the controversy. As a Funk Royalty File, we'll be keeping an eye on Prince's situation and exploring what this says about the league's approach to player development and accountability. Next, let's dive into Rayah Marshall, another first-round prospect who wasn't invited to Monday's draft. The 64 center averaged 10.4 points and 9.5 rebounds over 4 seasons at USC, with a standout performance in the Elite Eight against UConn, where she scored 23 points and grabbed 15 rebounds. Marshall had a relatively quiet senior season, but when it mattered most, she stepped up and delivered. Like Prince, Marshall's career has been impacted by off-court issues, which raises questions about how teams will view her prospects for success in the WNBA. Will they be willing to take a chance on her talent, or will they opt for other players who haven't faced similar challenges? As we'll explore further, it's clear that there are no easy answers here. Last but certainly not least, let's look at Harmoni Turner, the 510 guard who had an elite senior season with Harvard. With averages of 22.5 points, 3.4 assists, and 2.8 steals per game, Turner was a key player in the Ivy League championship-winning team. But what really sets her apart is her ability to compete at an elite level despite not playing in one of the country's biggest conferences. Turner's rise to prominence has been nothing short of impressive, with standout performances against Princeton and Columbia that showcased her skills on the court. As a Funk Royalty File, we'll be keeping a close eye on Turner's prospects for success in the WNBA, exploring what this says about the state of women's basketball and the evolving role of player development. These 3 players represent a microcosm of the complexities facing the WNBA in its quest to find the next generation of stars. While some may not be invited to draft night, that doesn't mean they won't be selected, or that their careers will be defined solely by off-court issues. As we'll see, there are plenty of examples of players who have gone on to thrive in the league despite facing similar challenges. In a league where talent and character often collide, it's time for us to ask ourselves, what does it take to succeed in the WNBA? Is it purely about on-court performance, or is there more to it than that? As we continue to explore these questions and examine the intricacies of player development and accountability, you can bet that we'll be keeping a close eye on Sedona Prince, Rayah Marshall, Harmoni Turner, and the rest of the Funk Royalty Files.